Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez, and I am so sorry for doing this reading late. I was tired, and I was like, let's put it off, and yeah, it's today. It's today Saturday. I don't remember. Yes, it is Saturday. I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me, and I also want to give you all a reminder. I do have services open. I have a brand new healing. I will be posting on my community channel or community page, Pleiadean healing, if you're interested in that, and that one. It's gonna be Pleiadians will lead it, but Being's light will help as well. Be a bit different than my normal healing. It's more for healing the lower bodies, and just getting you into alignment, balance, and a happier, healthier place. All right. I also want to let you all know I do have private reading bookings open. Yeah. Sorry, my internet again. Sorry about my cat. One of these days I'm gonna move. Anyway, I just want to thank you, and that's it. Let me see. Sunday readings, but that's it. Yeah. So let's get started at Aries, and we'll go down to Pisces. I don't know who's here today. No. Hi, Sarita. I do appreciate you always coming on. It does make me happy. All right, there we go, Aries. And we're gonna get their current feelings. Yes. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. So, Manager Point Saint Germain, can you help connect me, keep me in alignment, balance, and harmony? Let's take a look here. The connection is good. The connection is really good. Let's see. What are Aries, this person's current feelings for Aries right now? And one of the things that he doesn't want me to ask is, why do you need to know, right? So we have kindness here. Interesting. We have timing as well. I do feel when you met this person, they were very good to you, very kind. They gave parts of themselves that they don't typically give out to people. I feel like you drew out parts of themselves that they were not, that they don't normally let the world see. They don't share. And you truly felt that. You felt that intimacy. You felt that that gentleness. You felt that kindness in their soul. I do feel they were giving you, I feel like you're really getting in. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I feel like you're really feeling the real them, and they let you in. I do feel when they approached you, this connection, it didn't feel like it was the right time though. But I don't think this person stopped you from feeling that hope that it could work out, or that it was gonna. Sorry, there will be success. I actually feel success, but not yet, right? And this person knew when they met you. They knew when you two were spending time together, and when they were sharing these sweet parts of themselves, that it was going to end because of something they had to do, or some energy inside of them. Did they tell you that? No, right? They don't want to ruin it. I don't know. You can go back and ask yourself, would you want them to tell you right away so you didn't have those memories, or want them to wait? I don't know. You decide. But they feel one day you'll have success and you will be reunited, but it was never then. There was no hope, no chance for it to be then. Some use there could be a third party, but this person was they were all about fun, right? Getting to know you, not so much with the strings attached. Okay, so let's look at that. Why is that coming through? Metatron, why is this coming through for Aries when it comes to their person's feelings for Aries right now? Why is that coming through? Let's see. We have the Three of Wands here. Interesting. You have opened up this person's mind and expanded them. But why this is coming through is that they are waiting to come back together with you. They're waiting for this to, sorry, there's this one here as well. Waiting to give this another go. Why this is coming through is for you to understand that one, they were sharing parts of themselves that they don't share with people, to really help you understand that they trust you, that they loved you, that they cared for you. They're also helping you understand why they truly had to like keep that quiet, because they really wanted to have as much time with you as possible. But I feel like that hurt. I feel like it hurt a lot for you to come at the end of this road and know that it was at the end, literally. With the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like this person does want to illuminate more of why things went the way they did. I am seeing past life circumstances or unhealed stuff, blocked intuition, and childhood trauma. Those seem to be the three, but they still see a future with you. With the Ace of Cups here, I do feel they want to make you an offer, and they really want to kind of put their best foot forward. This is how they see you. Yeah, I am seeing this person manifesting you. Career was a big part of why they knew it would end between you and them. They hadn't got their career in order. They haven't got themselves in order. They haven't their life, right? It was part of it. We have the High Priestess here and the Six of Pentacles. It's interesting. It feels like you would have never known that this person was going to be on the outs soon enough, because they were giving to your connection. They're giving to you really sweet parts of themselves. Anyway, I do feel they want to manifest communication between you and them. So we'll get some channel messages. I think I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the reading, but yeah, this feels good. Can I get channel messages? Metatron, Quani Saint Germain. Let's see. What does this person want to say when it comes to Aries? Alrighties, we have Sword. Again, there's that communication. I feel like this was past stuff. As also somewhat in the future. They were afraid about where it would lead because they knew it would go far and they weren't ready for it. I feel financially. Now they're worried that it may not be possible. You know, when you watch those movies and then you see like watch those movies and they have those scenes where someone moved on already and they told them how they felt. This is that fear of theirs, right? I'm scared to face you. And then we have these two. You're the one I dream about. This is the moon energy again. You are the one they dream about. You're the ones they see in their future, right? It's key. And then we have open up. You know what's crazy? I feel a lot of people didn't, I feel like you got really, really beautiful parts of this person. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. It's almost like Metatron is saying for you to remind yourself of that instead of actually the pain. I don't know. I will leave it like that. I don't know what pops up in your mind when you hear about this person or when you're reminded about this person. But those sweet parts will help you more so than that pain. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you, Aries. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. Alrighties. And hi, everyone. Hi, Stacy, Oracle. We have Guiding Light. I don't know, 1KF. TC, yes. Sarita again. Hi, get your soulmate, Millie. I do so appreciate all of you. All right, so let's go to Taurus now. Oopsie. Hi, Melissa. So Taurus. Okay. Let's see. So, Metatron, Quani Saint Germain, can you tell me what are Taurus's person's current feelings for Taurus right now? Taurus's person's current feelings for Taurus. Let's see. Let's take a look here. What are Taurus's person's current feelings for Taurus this day? What do you have to say about that? Let's see. We have co-create coming through here. They definitely really wish that they had co-created with you, but this has to do with, I feel you were both on, I guess there's no other example I have, like a carriage, or maybe it was a lifeboat with a paddle boat, right? But you were putting in the work, doing it. In fact, you were moving your connection along. They weren't, and it feels like things it's like your connection just went and toppled over. We have new life. Interesting. They really wish they had put that work in to get that new life, but this is hitting me differently. I think that this person asked themselves that really big question, why they do it, or why didn't they do it? Because they didn't put much energy, much work in. It feels like you weren't their focus as well, but it's the whole point of this person's feelings for you is that you did that work. I don't know, you paddled that paddle boat, right? As much as you possibly could, and they didn't. And that hurts this person. There's a lot of regret there. There's some shame, but it's almost like wondering where would they be today if they did, right? Where would they be today if they had tried? And this is someone who knows for a fact they didn't try. With the serendipity and the message in the bottle, I am seeing that this person sees you. They see you. They see you for you, more valuable, but with the message in the bottles, I do feel they want to reach out. I'm getting that. Sorry, I think it's gonna be that it's just gonna be that kind of day. They want to reach out to you. They want to kind of explain themselves, but they don't know that big question. Why didn't they do it? I am seeing this being it. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds real crazy. That they thought you weren't for them. You're great, but not for them. They see you differently now, and they see you for you. All right. Sorry. We'll move to some tarot. So let's see. Can you tell me, Metatron, what are this person's current feelings for Taurus right now? Let's see. What are this person's current feelings for Taurus? Let's see. We'll look a little deeper at this. We have the Three of Swords here and the Ace of Swords. I feel when things ended between you and this person, there wasn't any clarity as to why they didn't do anything, why they stood there, why they honestly may have treated you second best. Yeah, on the imbalances, they want to give you that clarity, right? They want to give you that knowledge. They want to give you that certainty, because I feel you've internalized it like it was your fault or something you did wrong, or actually interesting, it wasn't that. You feel there's something in you to do with your parents, specifically your mother's lineage, that makes you get treated that way. I may not be wrong, but I'll leave it like that. But I definitely feel it's almost like you in some ways. I'll leave it like that. I wasn't say, oh, some of you may have felt like you expected it, but I think that's the pattern. Anyway, what this person wants to tell you is the truth as to why they didn't do it, why they didn't put the work in, and why things were always imbalanced in your connection. You did not have a balanced connection with this person. No balance whatsoever, nothing, right? It was always wacky. And this person wants to explain to you why that was always the case. Why were they always holding back? And that's actually this person's issue, right? We have the Queen of Swords here. There is a fear about what they may run into with that Queen of Swords when it comes to how you will react, I guess is a good way to put it. But they want to give you that clarity before you cut their head off. With the Hangman, I don't think you know, or you couldn't possibly know. And we often, when we don't know stuff, we often go deep within to figure out, oh, we have intuition, right? We have answers within ourselves. I know, but I think you did that. But they are assuming you didn't because, well, how could you possibly know? I think you know more than more than they think you know. Okay, so let's see. What are the channel messages from this person then? Any channel messages that this person wants to say when it comes to Taurus? Okay, we have the first one, Ace of Pentacles. I see someone who picked up that penny on the floor, and then they knew it wasn't for them and put it right back down. I'll leave it like that. I think like they were on that journey of self-discovery, figuring out who they are, what they came here to do, what their purpose is. What do they have to offer, right? It was a beautiful journey, by the way. It's real nice when you do this. But they know they had to. They knew that they were meant to do that. And that's why they kind of pulled away, even though they didn't realize it, all right? I don't think they minded this part, though, the firework part, that 8 of Wands. But it was clear that this person wasn't ready to settle down. And age has nothing to do with it, right? It's about where they are in their journey. I've lost everything. I was feeling this at the start. I'm just going to go back to it because it's real nice. I feel this person has, in fact, lost everything when it comes to all the stuff they were holding on to. And they're now looking at their life and seeing what matters. And they're going to pick that up and take it into their future. They figured out you do. And that's why this is your message. There is this coming through a little bit as well, that lust. I can see it to a certain degree, but it's not that bad. All right. I think that's it. Is there any last thing, Metatron? No, there's a lot of internal thinking, right? A lot of internal healing this person's doing. They're moving past a lot of stuff as well. They won't let their pride get in the way as they did last time, and they won't be as hung up on, sometimes you I don't know, hung up on little things that truly didn't matter. I see someone who's going to be a lot more balanced towards you because they've done some more of that work, all right? I'll leave it there. Taurus, don't forget to like and comment, and we're at 13. 15 for Gemini. And hi, everyone. Okay. Let's take a look here. We're at Gemini. Metatron, which one do you want to do? Let's see. So we're going to look at what are Gemini's person's current feelings for Gemini. Let's see. Gemini energies in the cards. What is Gemini's person's current feelings for Gemini right now? Let's see. Let's look. Angels and guides, can you help bring me into alignment? Thank you. We have Vivacious coming through. It's funny. I read that statement, and it felt so interesting. It just moved in the opposite. But it feels like this person sees you as someone who has a lot to offer, a lot to give, and you give it. They see you as very generous, very kind-hearted, but they see you as someone who has an endless supply of that really high vibrational energy that everyone wants, that when everyone gets a taste of, that they find it shocking that they lived any other way. I remember when I made that discovery, and it was a discovery really, when I was, I guess when I was first, I would say first coming out, but it's just when I was awakening. I remember I was living at a really low vibration, and I stood there for a long time, and it was like, I've never done this before, but it was like at least 6 months. And I remember when I finally hit a higher vibration, when I decided to let go of stuff, it made me feel amazing. And I thought to myself, how was I living like that for so long? Like I didn't even understand it. That's how they feel about you. You've helped this person lift themselves. Kindness. I didn't even get that. They see you as someone who lifted them out of that low vibration, and they know what high vibration feels like. They know what the light feels like. And this is how they see you. It's how they feel about you, and it's how they know you. They know that you do this to them, and you do it to a lot of people in this world. And you do it by your energy, right? What you give off, but also the fact that you're giving. I also see very strong optimistic energy coming through. With the growing and the kindness coming through, they know that you have even more to give. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this person wrote, they seem really, really, really satisfied with you. All right, let's take a look here. So Metatron, can you tell me, why is this message coming? Like, no, what are this person's current feelings for Gemini? What is this person's current feelings for Gemini? I guess why would be, yeah, let's see what he gives. He's gonna go with the why. I can tell. Yeah, all right. So we have the Six of Swords. They've not moved on from you. They don't want to either. I do feel you have helped this person overcome things that they were struggling to let go of and release. And you've done this by lifting them up out of that, I want to say, poverty mindset. That's actually a really good way to put this. Could be fear mindset, victim consciousness. It's hard to say, but I see this person being stuck in a mindset and you lifting them up, and with your own energy. It's like exuberance. That's what it feels like to me with the Two of Swords. You know what's crazy? When they met you, they didn't even know they were stuck, and they didn't even know that they wanted to move forward, and you helped them see both. It's real nice, by the way. It's real beautiful stuff here. They didn't even see a future or a way forward, and in fact, they didn't see anything worth fighting for, and you've given this person that. With that Page of Pentacles in its reverse here, I am seeing for some of you, you may not have been this person's type at the time, like physically. I'll leave it like that. But I don't know. I will leave it like that. I feel like they may have been stuck in, I don't know, human mindset. I don't know. You know, some people like look for a specific type or specific look. Yeah. And I don't know. This is someone who's, it's like they graduated and now see what they like is specific. It's people that make them feel a certain way or specific energies. And you have this, it feels like glowing, optimistic energy that they love. What's interesting is you have helped this person focus more on their masteries and focus more on growing and becoming more balanced. Interesting. Let's get some channel messages from them, Gemini. Very crazy reading. So let's see. Metatron, can you tell me for Gemini, what does this person want to say to Gemini to stay? We have the heart chakra, very much a heart open type of person now. Let's see. Beautiful. We have I'm scared to face you. Interesting. I am seeing for some of you there is definitely separation, but this person they kind of know that, you know, when you two sorry, it's funny. When you two meet, it's kind of end game, and they may be it's a really good example for this is cold feet. Kind of what they feel like. I do feel that I'm scared to face you with that Page of Cups. There's a worry or a fear that they don't give as much as you give. And it's something that they worry about, right? I feel like this person does give their all when they're in a relationship, but they understand now after meeting you that you give a lot, and it's not a bad thing, but they feel like they give less. I don't think that's wrong, but we don't always need the same amounts that we give out, right? And it's just something to think about, I guess. But with this, let me take you away. This person does want to treat you right. They do want to take it more seriously this time as well. What does that mean? They want your situation to transform into something rather than, I don't know what they did last time, but they wanted to transform. I can see that. I also have trust yourself at the back, but trust yourself. All right. I will leave it there. Thank you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're now on Cancer. Hi, Diane. Okay. We're at 1917. Alrighties. Let's take a look here. We're now at Cancer. So, Metatron, can you tell me what are Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer? What are Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer this day? Let's take a look here. Cancer's person's current feelings for Cancer. All right, so we have the first one. We have soulmates. It was technically the one behind it. One second. We have community. Can I get the other one? And then we have observer. I feel that this person has met you, or sorry, they've seen you out and about, and they're keeping their distance. Essentially, this is someone who truly feels like a deep, profound connection with you, but they have yet to make their move. They have yet to move in your direction. Yet they see you. I want to say they see you walking, or they see you at work, or they see you driving a car. There's something like that. I know it's the craziest thing, but you know, I don't know if I'm sure all of you know, but you know, you're thinking about someone and you look and they're there, right? Or they're on your mind and you just see them constantly. It's like that. That's how they see you. That's how they feel about you. But they feel this profound connection as well. With the message in the battle, I do feel like this person will be reaching out to you and making some kind of communication, but they're looking for a sign. And I think they're very passive. And I think that this person, they could be looking for a sign from the universe that is okay. It is. You know, it's okay, but often we have to set our intentions. But I see that also being the case. But they definitely want to reach out to you. Definitely want to like give you a love letter. They're gonna be telling you some crazy stuff. I'm gonna be real honest with you. They feel this. They're waiting for fate. And they feel like your connection is that in some ways as well. Interesting. What do you like that? The message in the battle does have this telephone. Some of you, I'm getting this person may call you or something like that. They have your phone number, but it is clear that they want to reach out. It is clear that they want to make a move in your direction. They're going to come in very open-hearted as well. All right. So what are this person's current feelings? We have the magician. Yeah. They're manifesting you. And I feel this. They just don't know how this is going to play out. So they know that they want to talk to you. They know that they want to get to know you and honestly take it a long haul, but they just don't know when. And that's where this person is with the magician here. They are very, 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 very inspired when it comes to taking all of that all the necessary actions, but they're waiting for that sign. There is fears that keep this person stuck as well. Ace of Swords. It's that uncertainty. They know. It's funny. We have the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have had you may know this person because a lot of you they have a fear that you're going to push them out, that you're going to reject them, that you're not going to want to open up to them. I feel like their letter is going to have all that you need to know, or their message is going to have all you need to know. And they're afraid about failure, and they're also afraid about making the wrong choice at the wrong time. They're looking for all the support with that leg up energy that they can get. And that doesn't just include how they personally feel, but the fact that they feel supported by universe or even the beings of light. They want as much support as possible before they make this move. And I feel like it's going to be a success. They're very sure that they're very sure about this, about waiting. Yeah, they're very sure about this, and they know it's going to pay off. So I know sometimes we think, yeah, we'd want it, but you guys take a step back and be like, am I ready? Right. I feel when this person does come in, you will be ready. They will be ready, and they will go great. It does feel like that. What's behind this? We have the Knight of Cups. In some ways, they may try to seduce you a little bit. It is not that big of a deal, but I am seeing this person coming in really emotionally intense, and they're going to seduce you. Yeah, it's seducer energy, but it's coming in. It is what it is. I don't think it's that serious, but I am seeing that energy as well. They'll do what they need to do to get that success. So let's get some channel messages from this person. What do they want to say? We have I love you. Yeah, it's going to be one of the first things that they say, I feel. Not a bad thing. But again, they feel a deep, profound connection with you, and they're not going to hold back this time. Or, yeah, we have everyone has an opinion. That's the Hierophant energy. I do feel with the Hierophant on the board, they want a deep, profound connection. It may go so fast that people are going to be really reluctant that you should be together, or that it's, going down the aisle type thing. But I feel like you should trust your heart here. I'm getting this a little bit as well. It's not too bad, but it's sometimes easy to keep things at a distance. I am getting this, and I hate to say this. I love the show though, but it's like that in some ways, not like that. But this is someone who's gotten quite used to keeping you at a distance? Are they going to be able to bridge that gap? And that's where this person's going to be tested next, because I don't know, right? Some of these they will be saying, sorry, I'm getting this, but it's not that. It's very much focused on whether or not this person can bridge that gap, because they're really used to watching you from afar. They're really used to keeping you at a distance. Will they be able to make it real in person? It's interesting. All right, I'll leave it there. Don't forget to, did I say Gemini or Cancer? Anyway, I want to leave it like that. Anyway, I had Cancer here, but yeah, it is going to be that. I feel that too. Anyway, well, I actually kind of like that. That energy, Cancer's energy is usually really different. Anyway, Leo. All right, Cancer. So that was definitely your reading, but let's do a little more. No, I think that's it. Sorry, it feels like it was supposed to be just like that. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I thank you, Cancer. Even though I'm pretty sure I said Gemini, but it is what it is. All right. Okay. Let's do Leo now. So let's see. What are Leo's person's current feelings for Leo? Let's see. What is this about? What are Leo's person's current feelings for Leo? Let's see. We have healthy coming through. It's very interesting. We also have giving. And we have everlasting. I do feel like you have someone here who's actually quite jealous. It's not envy. Jealous comes to mind the most. This is someone who sees you as very generous, very giving, very loving, and someone that a lot of people want to be around. This is I feel probably what you would love, right? But this person that you are interested in, they want all that energy for themselves, and they don't want you giving it out to people that that they feel it's wasted on, or they feel it's not worth. They're not worth it. Yeah, I want to phrase it like that. With this protected energy, I am seeing someone who may come across as trying to protect you, but this isn't the reason. What this person wants to keep you from is giving yourself and giving your time, your energy. Maybe you're in service, or it could be a light worker. It's that this person wants to keep you to themselves, and they're very much on that energy. Let's look here. We have boundless. I think a lot of yous may have a past life connection with this person, because I am seeing in some ways there being karma here, because I feel you need to learn to be boundless, to move out of those restrictions that people in our life place on us. And this is going to be the key for you to break free out of this, because this is someone who will, if they had a chance, keep you stuck in a pattern, keep you stuck in a life that you don't deserve to be in. And you don't want that, right? So let's take a look here. How does this person currently feel right now about Leo? How does this person currently feel about Leo? Let's see. We have the Hierophant coming through. Interesting. They come across as a rebel, someone who does things differently. This is someone who has an agenda. They come across like this though, so I guess be aware of it. But the Hierophant in its reverse, they act rebellious. They act like they see things differently. They do, actually. It's just not necessarily in alignment with truth. With the Two of Wands here and the Star, I see someone who's very likely to put you in a position that makes you choose them over someone else. Probably, often, maybe not, but I see that. What this person wants is this, and this is true, but where it's coming from is a part of themselves that's trying to hog you, that's trying to keep you, that's trying to, it's not restrict you, per se, is trying to control you and to ensure that they get everything. This person doesn't need everything, right? They need to give themselves that. But it comes across like they're trying to protect you, comes across like they're trying to shield you, but they're just trying to keep you I want to say in their orbit. All right. With the Two of Cups here in the Tower, I think things with this person will always end the same way until one or both of these learn that lesson. This again, it feels like there's an actual karmic lesson attached to you and this person, and this is to do with this. I feel like in a past life, you were suppressed, and you were told not to do stuff. You were told not to go anywhere. You're told not to strive for bigger, better things. And honestly, someone convinced you of that, and it feels like that's a lesson you're learning in this lifetime, to not let other people, especially lovers, which often have the most I want to say control over us at times, right? Because we value their opinion so much. I feel like you have to learn that lesson to not let that happen. All right. So with the solar plexus, it's all about identity here. I just want to draw for you because I don't think we need to know what this person wants to say. This is our power center. You may want to work on your solar plexus. I actually been using. Oh, I don't have it. It could be actually some, I don't think I have it. Anyway, the golden healer, that will really help you. Put it under your pillow. I would actually call in Kuan Yin and Saint Germain to heal your solar plexus tonight, if you did have that, or any orange one. Orange citrine really works well, right? I was wrong. I feel a lot of you have a disappointment from your past that you were very inspired by, that you feel was for you. It didn't work out, and now you don't trust yourself. So this is actually why this person is able to have this much power over you, whether you take control of your life or not. It'll be whether you learn this lesson, okay? I do feel they say stuff like this. I think about every day. I love you, stuff like that. It is true. It's true. But this person does not have pure intentions, and we have there's someone else. This is what they'll do to get you jealous, and this is what they do to keep you hooked. So I guess be aware of it. This message would have come to you if you weren't ready. All right? Yeah. I'll leave it like that. I want to thank you, Leo. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're now on Virgo. Alrighties. Like everyone's gonna like that one. Huh. Yeah, that's right. I just want to make sure I got all the signs. Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, let's do Virgo. Okay. So what are Virgo's person's current feelings for Virgo this day? What are their person's current feelings? The person on their mind? What are Virgo's person's current feelings for Virgo? Interesting. I feel like this person is getting ready to start to embody more of that masculine energy. I definitely see more of someone who's going to take action, but we'll see. We have fork in the road, and then it came out with to the sea, and the overall going to be time to go. I feel right now that this person's in a period of their life where they're trying to figure out what should stay, what should go, and what direction they should head in. With the to the sea, I am definitely getting a very strong message that they are wanting to take action towards you, reach out to you, and honestly send you a message of some kind. What happens as a result? They're kind of letting it, they're surrendering to the process, and they're surrendering to the action. So someone who, yeah. So I feel like they want to take action towards you. They want to make a move, right? And they're going to let it, sorry, I want to recenter myself. Angels, answer, guys, can you recenter me one more time and push out everything? Thank you. Okay. I do feel with that to the sea, though, they definitely are gonna let it flow and to see where it goes. It's not like a big deal, really. It isn't a big deal here. But sometimes in our mind, it often makes it like crazy. I think that this person taking action towards you, I don't know what will happen exactly, but I swear, it feels like this is higher power. They're just leaving it to a higher power at this point. And that's a really good place to be. This is a place where we often make choices from, where we know we have to make that choice, we make it, and we just let it play out the way it's meant to. And that's the beautiful thing about life. That's how I like to live. But let's see, Izzy. So why are this person, why are these this person's feelings? Yes. Because we have someone here very much focused on the next move for some reason. Let's see. I was actually thinking about doing that, but whatever. We have the Queen of Wands here, very magnetically drawn to you. I feel you've been in your power lately. You feel stronger, and you have a really good head on your shoulders. And I'm definitely getting very strong crown chakra energy. Your crown may be very open. When we're crowns open and we're connected to all that is, we remember that we're loved. We remember that nothing we can do that can make us unloved. And I feel like you're feeling that, and it's like it's the energy is moving through you, and this person's really feeling that. What's interesting, I think that they were fixing their life, they were moving in a new direction, and you stopped them somehow with your energy. And maybe they thought about you and they just knew, but maybe they saw you on the street, or they looked at your your social media, but you stopped this person in their tracks, and they're starting to think, you know what, maybe I should give that a try. So it's crazy. It feels like after they let go, after they were moving on, after they're packing up their life, they thought about you, they saw you, and then they thought, you know, what the hell? And I feel like this person, again, wants to charge at you. With the Queen of Pentacles in its reverse, we have Justice here. Queen of Pentacles in its reverse. I do feel They're going to be a lot more generous this time. I want to make sure I'm getting that right. No. Oh, okay. Some of you, this person could be newly single. All right. It's not gonna be for everyone, but I see this person actually moving out from a place or leaving someone, something like that. I will leave it like that. You will know if that to be true for yours. I forgot. I haven't. I don't remember every single meaning for tarot anymore. Anyway, let's get channel messages. Did I say Leo? I meant Virgo, but it's all right. I feel like they're supposed to be. All right, we have I get jealous easily. I don't. This is definitely gonna be that Leo energy, but I'll leave it like that. You're the one I dream about. I'm getting that. I'm afraid of where this path leads. We have the moon twice. I do feel there are fears on both of your ends that make you very wary. But there is that again Leo energy. I don't know why it came through again. Anyway, I do feel with that strength here, they do wonder if they're strong enough. But I think when they were holding on to the expectation, no, they were holding on to expectations or the end result, whether they would have success or failure, they didn't have enough strength to make a move towards you. But when they let go of that need to know about how things will play out, they have more than enough. And that's why I feel like this person is going to make a move in your direction. It's less on the result, more on what they feel inspired to do in the present moment that's moving this person. And they're learning that lesson. It's a good, actually really good lesson to learn, because that's when we make choices. Anyway, I'll leave it like that. Sometimes I just want to make sure it's not for me. I'll leave it like that. All right. I want to thank you, Virgo. Don't forget to like and comment. And again, if I said Leo, I don't know why I said that, but watch Leo's reading. All right, 36, 10. Okay. We are now on Libra. Okay. Angels, ancestors, and guides help connect me. One more again and ground me. Thank you. So let's look at Libra. So what are Libra's person's feelings for Libra this day? What are Libra's person's feelings for Libra this day? Let's take a look here. Let's look a little bit more at that. We have poise coming through. Interesting. I feel ever since you came apart and there was separation in your connection, you have turned a new corner, right? With the regeneration here, you seem to have got yourself together, got I don't know, your life together, and you're doing really, really, really well. It does feel like what all that glitter coming through. This person is looking at you, and you know, we can see other people sometimes a lot easier than we can see ourselves. It's no big deal, but it's real annoying because that's how this place works. But this person sees you're missing something. So you are at a higher vibration. You are good. You are in you're stable, right? You're healing, you're regenerating yourself, but you're missing something that can help take your life to the next level. I really, really want to say it's love because that's the reading, but I don't want to just assume, but it feels like this person feels like you're missing love or you're missing out on romance or connection. I will leave it like that. Let's take a look here. But again, they see you have turned over this new leaf. You're in a higher vibration, but you are missing something. So let's see, Metatron, what do you want to say about this person's current feelings for Libra? Yeah, I don't want to mess up the signs again anyway, but like I was supposed to. We have Temperance. They feel your connection has the highest vibration of that Two of Cups energy. There's balance, harmony, and equilibrium. You see things the way that they need and vice versa. What's interesting here, I'm getting, again, that rebirth with that crown. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming through, and then the last card's the Two of Cups. I knew it. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, they know it's going to take some work here. There is history. I feel that. But they know that you two can make it through. They see your connection as strong, durable, long-lasting, and something that can actually, I didn't show this to you, go the distance. They really feel that about your connection, about you, and they want that experience with you. It does. I don't know why, but I have nothing but commitment channeling through me right now. It's like they want a commitment with you. That's what it feels like to me. With the Four Swords reversed, though, there are some things that this person would like to just leave in the past that they don't want to face. So I see a bit of an avoidance there. They also don't want to hold back like they did last time. And they want to go full throttle, right? And I am getting that. I've been getting that over and over again. It's just the same, not the same message, but it's the same energy. Like this is someone who wants all with you, not just some of it, the whole pie, right? I will say the whole enchilada. That's what came through. But let's see. So what does this person want to say today to Libra? What does this person want to say today to Libra? Let's see. We have I miss you. I am getting history between you and this person. It matters more. That history matters more than you think, in a good and a bad way. Some of it not so great. They don't want to look at, but they know they have to move forward in a good way. And the other is what they reminisce about, the nostalgia. We have emotions are not facts. I feel in the past this person was projecting a lot of their fears or their energy, their fears or their emotions at you. I feel fear actually is one. Can I get to clarify what emotion? Yeah, they want to talk about it. There's a trigger here that they feel when they were around you that they now know was something that had nothing to do with you. It is what it is, but they do want to talk to you about that. You're always on this person's mind. I am very much getting Virgo's energy again. I would take a look at Virgo's reading if you feel drawn there. We have they made me do it with the Ten of Pentacles. This is where it was coming from. I think that this person is taking more responsibility for themselves, yes, in their life and their choices. I'm gonna leave it like that. I wanted to go in the other direction because I think it was past energy too, where there may have been people that were whispering in their ears. They are not taking their advice anymore. They're listening to their inner guidance, and it's beautiful. Again, this person feels like they are doing the work. All right, I'll leave it like that. Let's go to Scorpio. Hi, everyone. By the way, let's see, Scorpio. More coffee. Okay, let's take a look. So, Metatron, can you tell me what are Scorpio's person's current feelings for Scorpio? What are Scorpio's person's current feelings for Scorpio this day? Let's see. Scorpio's person's current feelings for Scorpio. Alrighties. Let's see. Scorpio, what do you have to say? We have the Queen of Cups in its reverse here. Interesting. And the Ten of Pentacles. This person is, I think you two are fighting, or you two, when you are together, you fight. Because I see someone here who sees you as someone who is emotionally manipulative at times and is always trying to control the situation or get your way. It's one of those or the other, right? They're very triggered by you, triggered by the experience, and they're also very triggered by the fact that you don't settle and you're not about to take anything lying down. So it does feel like you use pretty much anything in your arsenal to win. That's how her feelings to you, not mine. All right. They feel you pretty much use anything in your arsenal to win. With the Ten of Wands in its reverse, they feel like you're not really taking responsibility for your share of your problems and your connection. So I'm not saying it is the truth, but it is what they feel is the truth. With the Eight of Cups in its reverse, they do want to give this another go. They want to give another shot. I think you both are probably not taking responsibility, but I'll leave it like that. But with the Eight of Cups in its reverse, I see this this desire to want to work it out and come back. Yet he wants to make sure that you learned too, is what it is. What's crazy, I feel like you have a back and forth connection with this person, runner chaser dynamic. Real hard to break that habit. It's crazy, but I definitely feel that too. With the Empress in its reverse though, they feel like you are in distorted energies often. And they're trying to, it's like they want to work this out, but they feel that. Okay, let's see. I want to use this deck. All right, so can you tell me, Metatron, for Scorpio, why is this the message for Scorpio? Like, why is this the message that they're receiving? You had to get it, by the way, but let's see. Why is this the message you're receiving? We have the Bear. One of the things that you want to, I feel like you're going through an awakening, or you have, and this is something that you truly need to see about yourself. I feel like you are doing it. One of the things that I had a hard time with is when I was still waking up and still in some sorrow. I was doing that a lot, right? I made people's life difficult when they were on my bad side, so that they always stood on my good side, right? That is not nice, right? It's not great. And I feel like you do something like that to this person or to people in your life, where you're trying to control things in that way. And no shame here, right? I've done it, but I had to be more aware of that, and I learned, and I moved away from those energies. But this is something that you use, I feel like your inner child's using as a way to get what you want from people, because you often don't get it, right? I will learn to give to the self. That's what I did, by the way. It worked out real good. But this is why this is your message. We have Unicorn here. I am seeing your connections to Source opening up as well, your crown chakra, all that is. And I think that you're getting these messages about these behaviors and these, I want to say acts. I really do want to say it like the acts that you're doing. it's about time to see it, right? And we have one last one, vulture. Know that these situations that you've gone through, the times that you've embodied these energies, the times that you've used this tactic, right? You learned something from those experiences. You learned your power that you have over people. I think you also learned that you have a dark side, right? It's stuff like that. So look at it that way. The cosmic egg is coming out as well. I want to say it's the third eye, but I'll leave it like that. Feels like it's about completion, right? You know what's crazy here? This person is actually very perceptive. They're really good at knowing when they're being worked and worked over. I just got to be real honest with you. There's just no way you'll pull it over this person. So you really do have to heal this, or this person is going to know that you are you could be using emotions against them, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's spite or something. That's what I use anyway. I could be projecting, so I will leave it like that. But this person is really good at picking up the subtle, and there's no fooling them. All right, so we'll see about more. So Scorpio. What does this person want to say to Scorpio? Any channel messages? Let's see. Scorpio. Okay, we have our first one. We have the 6th house. This is about, I feel, source, your guides are really trying to remind you that you are embodying these energies. Often, I feel maybe like 2 or 3 times a week where you move into this energy. Take a look at that. They'll take a look. I just gotta be real honest with you. Take a look, because it's almost like they're trying to help you see it so that you can stop, right? I don't think you want this. You don't need it as well. But if you can't see it, it's hard to stop. Okay. We have one more. Think about you every single day. I don't want that one. Let's see. Think before you act. Again, this is for you, about making sure you're giving you're giving yourself some. How I would do this is I would go home after I did my whole day at work, and I would think about what happened that day and look at what stood out. That's how I did this. I remember this, and at a certain point I had to stop doing it because there was no point. But I see you having the need to go about, like it's like rewatching or replaying your day or the moments of your day that stood out to you, to look at how you handled it, right? Yeah, I'll leave it like that. That's how I remember doing this a long time ago, but I remember I wanted to go back in that moment because I didn't gain everything from it. And I feel like there are moments when you're embodying these manipulative energies. It's okay, right? That you are not able to see in the moment, that you can see after the fact. And you're going to get back on your feet. Again, I am seeing you becoming more conscious, right? I wish I believed in me like you do. What's interesting about that, this person thinks very highly of you. It's a message that had to come through. All right, I'll leave it like that, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment, and we'll leave it there. So Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. All righties. I saw New York. Let's see, Sagittarius. So great. Okay, Sagittarius. I think I got them all. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. So Sagittarius, what are Sagittarius' person's current feelings, Metatron, for Sagittarius this day? Let's take a look here. I feel like it should be 1-on-1 the camera anyway. All right. So we have the first one's 8 of Wands here. You two communicate really well, but what you don't get about this person is they're more disempowered than you could ever imagine. I feel that this person has trouble embodying their masculine energy and utilizing it. And honestly, moving forward with that is very funny. But your communication with this person, your dynamic with this person, I honestly want to say the parts of you that you see that come out when you're with them, great. But who they are in their totality, someone who can't really do too much. Some of you, this person may have a lot of responsibilities or restrictions in their life, or maybe they have a family. I don't know. There's just something like that, but it's not the whole picture. This person doesn't often take control of their life. They don't often. Oh, the candle. Anyway, they don't have to take control of their life. That's who they are. So why is this coming through as feelings? We have the Magician in its reverse. A lot of you may be anticipating this person reaching out to you, or communicating with you, or even making it or even making your connection more official. Yeah, like that. Yeah, good luck. They're not going to, because they don't have enough power. If you do want that with this person, you're gonna have to actually move it along, follow your heart there. But this person doesn't have the, I honestly want to say the juice, the willpower, right, the sovereignty needed to push themselves towards you. And it does feel like they want that. What's holding them back? Some means they have a family, I feel that, or another connection. Ten of Wands in its reverse. There's a lot from their past they haven't let go of. Past connections comes out. The most romantic connections really do stand out, that they haven't healed from, let go of, and they haven't released. Yeah, released. Interesting. So let's look at that. Metatron, why does this come through? What are this person's current feelings, please, for Sagittarius? Let's see. Why did this come through for Sagittarius to stay? Let's see. It's these two. Oh, I missed it. That's fine. Bottom's going to be Turtle coming out. I do feel this person has a lot of emotion for you, a lot of love. You never know it though. They keep it to themselves. It's not that big of a deal, but it does feel like if you wanted to know, you're gonna have to go digging for those feelings. I feel like they're very much in this very logical, authoritative energy with that owl. They may come across as maybe a little cold. I actually don't feel like you think they were cold or not, but you definitely know that emotional stuff, right? That when someone's heart is open, you're not feeling that, right? Too much, because they kind of keep it under their shell. They're a slow mover as well. Yeah, anyway, for their feelings, we have the oyster coming out, and we have fire ants. So I see why this is the case. So we know why you got your message. So you got the same problem that this person has. A lot of you, this person, you feel like you have a very strong connection because Metatron says that your issue is their issue. Your problem is their problem. Maybe you don't express yourself emotionally. Maybe you're not opening up that heart or that emotional body. Yeah, it's a big deal. Okay. It's easy when someone does it first, but often someone has to do it first, and it's not always gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. It's someone has to do it first, and I feel like for your connection, both of yous have the same issue where you're not opening up, you're not being emotional, and you have trouble, right? You have trouble expressing yourself in that way, and I think they have the same issue with the fire ant. You're gonna want to work out opening up your heart, work at expressing yourself before you come back together with this person, because you're gonna have the same problems. I know that you get along well. I know you could be really good friends and it could really work out, but that emotional stuff, that's where it's at. And it's their guidance here. Sorry, I know that when the fox came out, that you both can actually have a really long-lasting connection, even with this issue. But it will be even better if you can open up your hearts and be emotionally vulnerable. Yeah, that is it. Vulnerability is it. I think that's it. Is there any other reason? Yeah. This person has unfinished business from their past they have to deal with. Some of you do as well. So let's look. Oh, I want channel messages. So can you tell me, what does this person want to say to Sagittarius this day? We have, I don't want to take that one. I mean, that one comes out a lot. So what does this person want to say to Sagittarius this day? Let's see. We have trust yourself. I am seeing, it's not that we have to be emotional the whole day, but when you feel like you should say something, when you feel like you should open up, when you feel like you should pour your cup into someone, do it, because these are trainings for yourself. I remember when I set the intention that I wanted to have an open heart, I had a lot of experiences. It was like, I think I was at 6, but I might be doing a 7th, where it made me feel like triggered, and I had to push to have my heart open, to keep my heart open. You need experiences like that help you push past that boundary, push past that heart wall. All of us have one. There's going to be moments in the future where you feel guided, right, to open up your heart. Do it, because it's teaching you to do it for this person, or even any love interest or platonic connection you have, yin and yang. If you have the problem, they will, and if they have the problem, I'll leave it like that. So you want to make sure neither one of you has that problem, right? I hope you're waiting for me. They are very open to this connection. They see that this is a connection that is worth waiting for as well. Hey, what's holding them back? Okay. The emotion stuff. Yeah. We have, it's like looking in a mirror. I had a feeling, obviously this is your twin. wrapped around your finger comes out as well. This has to do with their past life connection, or sorry, their past connections, past life connections, where they felt that they were being taken advantage of. Definitely their emotional body. So that's why they don't open up their heart that often. But I think you have the same issue. Or if they do it, you do it. Yeah, one of you is going to have to break that pattern. All right. So I'll leave it like that for you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and comment. Yeah. Let's see. We're at Capricorn now. Thank you. Okay. Capricorn. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Capricorn. So, Metatron, can you tell me what are Capricorn's person's current feelings for Capricorn this day? What are Capricorn's person's current feelings for Capricorn? Let's take a look here. Of course, it's gonna be this deck. Sorry, Capricorn. Oh, person's current feelings for Capricorn. One last time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look here. Let's see. We have Netcaster preparations come to fruition. I do feel this person did not scoop you up when they had the chance. They didn't try that. No, you were there ready. Like I gotta be real honest with you. If it was like a chicken, like a plucked chicken, and they just chose not to, it does feel like there's some regret here. There's some shame here. It's a shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of thing. They really wish that they had leaped when they had a chance to leap. They really wish that they had honestly grabbed you when they did, but they saw you too beautiful. They saw you too perfect. They saw you as far beyond their league. And that's what made this person hesitant to take it all the way. That's a good way to put it. All right. We have the perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Yeah, they didn't have the courage to do it. It does feel like this is a trigger for this person when they think about you, when they reminisce about this, because they know that they should have done it. I'll leave it like, no, I guess I do want to say that. You know, a lot of people, they feel like they would have the strength or the courage to do it in the present, you know, in the present moment when they fantasize about it. Turns out it wasn't the case for this one. They didn't have the strength to, I don't know how to phrase this. It feels like to keep you. All right. We have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. All right. We have Unmarked Trail, revelation. I do feel with the Magician's Sword here, they definitely want to give this another go. They know that this is the path they never really fully walked down, and they want to give that a try, but since you've come apart, and it does feel like their separation here, they have grown a lot. Their emotional body has grown a lot, and they've learned from this process. It does feel like this person is more, I feel confident in themselves, sure of themselves. And it's not that though. It's very much focused on believing that they deserve the best, and they deserve to be happy, because that's what kept this person from grabbing you, from holding on to you and keeping you, right? And I don't mean it in a literal way per se, but you understand what I'm saying. It's what kept them. It's not not that you weren't perfect, but do they deserve that, right? Something like that. Yeah, it's interesting. So let's get a little more. We have the otter. This is their energy. Otter's a beautiful energy, very playful. I feel like you find them very sweet and enduring, but I am seeing the small arms for the otter. There's something that they always felt they lacked. All right, we have fish coming through. This is Pisces energy. And for a second, I thought I was in a Pisces reading. Anyway, we have the elk coming through. They're stronger than they used to be. They're a lot more they take control. No. They're more sure of themselves than they used to be, and they're more open to taking control. Ancient Nuts, guys, can you bring me into alignment, balance, harmony? One more second, everyone. I want to disconnect. All right. The fish is interesting. They didn't know what they got until they got it, and that is in reference to you. There was also this feeling, and I gotta be real honest with you, that there was plenty of other fish in the sea. They internalized it like it was them saying they should be dating plenty of other people instead of you. But it's interesting because the message we just got, we actually know it was them thinking you could do better and that you can find someone better. So I feel like that's how they processed it. That's how they accepted it into their reality when things ended, that there was plenty for them, but it was actually the opposite, where they thought you could do better and there was plenty of other people for you out there than them. It's interesting. I can see that this person had it's like they had to they had to rationalize it that way so that they can let you go. And it's interesting. I see ego here, right? So they may have been careless with you. They may have treated you like, honestly, like you weren't worth a lot when they thought you were worth everything. Very crazy, but people, that's not what happens. Anyway, let's look here. What does this person want to say today to Capricorn? We have financial constraints in its reverse. I am seeing here, with the financial constraints in its reverse here, they're feeling a lot better financially. Can I get a clarifier on that? I just want to make sure I got that. I want to make sure. No, I feel like this person's coming back. Sorry, I was looking at this and I'm just like, what the hell? It doesn't work. I feel like this person is thinking about coming back after they left you or after they left us behind. I am seeing this person moving on, and that's why we got that message. Like I see them moving on very fast. Anyway, we have this coming through the sacral chakra. They do find you very attractive. I'll leave it like that. There's no more there, and we should slow down. And bottom deck is I get jealous easily. This person is still dealing with that shadowy side, is still healing from that. Where are they when it comes to that? The root at the very beginning of it. But they at least know that this is their problem. They at least know that how they see you, how they feel about you. They see you as everything. They just didn't think they deserved it. And that's what made this person careless and made them let you go. All right. I want to make sure that's it. Wow. Yeah, we're good. All right. I thank you, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're now on Aquarius. Can you ground me and bring me into alignment so that I can channel properly? Thank you. I just want to make sure I am good. Alrighty, so we're gonna look at Aquarius. So Metatron, Saint-Germain, can you tell me what are Aquarius' person's current feelings for Aquarius this day? Let's look here. We have higher power coming through. I do feel when you came apart from this person that they really started to connect to their spirituality. So their spirituality, I feel like their roots, maybe their ancestors, even their guides and the beings of light. Because this is someone who learned. It honestly kind of feels like to heal and grow ever since you came apart. We have TikTok. This is adjacent, but we have chop wood. You know, you brought a lot of life into this person's life. And I feel like you changed them in a really big way. But the chop wood is interesting. They were going about their life in a pretty automatic sort of way, you know, that default setting that we're all born with. And with the chop wood here, you kind of broke them out of that pattern. It does feel like this person was either dating a lot or they were working a lot. I don't know what it is. It's probably, a lot of you it's both. Work hard, play harder, but I see someone here who's changed and is different because of what you brought into their life. You've woke this person up with the alarm clock. I wasn't understanding that at first, but it was not channeling through properly. But with the alarm clock ears, you literally woke them up from that. And you shifted their awareness, you shifted their focus, and they're different as a result of that. And that's how they feel about you. So this is someone who now connects to source. I feel like they connect to their guides. They connect to their ancestors. This is someone who's learning to bridge that gap and learning to connect to all that is and feeling that love. And it's because of you, what you brought into their life. How did they do it? You taught them this. I don't think you taught them it directly. I know when I first dipped my toe into spirituality, it was to do with love. I think most people's are for where we are where humanity is today. But a lot of us, it's love. But it does feel like that's what I mean here. Let's see. So can you tell me, how does this person feel then, Metatron? We have the fire the gate, both step forward. They've done things they would have never done if they never met you. And that's what they know. That's how they feel. That's their truth here. It is actually real true because I feel like you've actually moved this person from samsara to consciousness or in a bigger way. We go through many levels like that, but many stages like that. But this is someone who's very, very, very they're sure you did it in a big way for them. They still resonate with you as well. I feel when this person has had breakups in the past or crumblings in their connections, they were always sure that it was the right thing to do, and they left that. But with you, they always feel this deep, profound connection, and they know that means something. They know that means something more than ever, but they've not fallen out of love with you. And we have first breath, beginner's mind. I am seeing this person being more or less ready for a new connection with you. The number 21 is linked to the world, and the world's all about a new cycle. With the deep diver diving into a task. And let's just let me look at that a little more. Okay. This could be to do with their spiritual practices, right? I'm seeing someone who's either meditating or doing something, right? They could be going to therapy, but deep diver. Can I get a clarifier on that, Metatron? Yeah, this makes sense. Right now, I feel like this person is learning why they feel so inspired, so drawn, so excited about stuff, and why it burns out. That feeling, why can't it last? They don't want to bring that energy into your life. I feel like they start and stop things often. They don't want that to happen to your connection. They're looking a little bit deeper, right, as to why they're struggling with that. It's interesting. This deck only has 64 cards, so they're close to finishing that. They're close to learning why they're not able to sustain that. I don't know what the reason is, but I'll leave it like that. Anyway, we have wrapped around your finger coming through for the message for you. I see. I was trying to figure out what that is. They need a purpose. Yeah, they're looking for it right now. This person, if they don't have a purpose, they kind of let themselves be enthralled or I don't know, consumed by relationships. Yeah, they don't want that with yours. You're more so than anyone else's because you're because how much they feel about you, how much they love you would really make this person upset. So they know they have to have some kind of purpose that brings them equilibrium and balance because that's what they're looking for right now. What do you want? We have blood is thicker than water coming through. They definitely know that they have too much loyalty, too much connection to you. Yeah. I wish I made better choices coming through with the lovers. I am seeing that this person wants to make sure that their life is ready for this because you have a really strong pool and they don't mind that. They don't mind it at all. But they know that they have to have something to bring their life equilibrium or honestly, they will be consumed by your connection. And I think this person could have an obsessiveness to them a little bit or an attachment style. Yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? Right. That really messes this person up. So they want that purpose now. So I think that's what they're searching for, and that's what often all of our spiritual journeys take us to as our purpose. All right. So I'll leave it like that. Aquarius, I want to thank you. Very interesting reading, and we're gonna move on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, please. Hi everyone. Pisces. Okay. Let's see. So, can we get Pisces coming through? So, Metatron, Quantity, help connect me, ground me again. All right. So, let's look at Pisces. What are Pisces' person's current feelings for Pisces to stay? Let's see. By the way, I'm offering a new Pleiadean healing. I really do recommend that for you, Pisces. We have the Observer coming out and Time for a Nap. Interesting. This person's energy towards your connection is very passive. I feel like they're going through a transformation or they're going through some kind of rebirth process. Because with that message in a bottle and the new life, this person sounds like they're going through transformation, a transition, and it's making them very tired. Whenever we release and we heal stuff or we're growing or expanding, it is exhausting. Yeah, and I feel like this person... Okay, I feel like this person is in the middle of that right now. So their energy towards your connection is very passive, but I feel like they... I feel like they are currently trying to get over vices, addictions, and things that are holding them back. It feels very key for this person. I see them going through a very deep detox. It's interesting. The Pleiadean healing is a detox as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I have not done it yet, but it's going to be something like that. But I can definitely see with that message in the bottle. This is someone who may tell you that they're releasing something, they're detoxing something. Some of these they could be detoxing from substances. Yes, but it's We'll leave it like that. Let's see. Let's see. Why is this the message? Why is this person's current feelings right now? We have a joyful muse, inspiration. When they talk to you, and it does feel like you do have a random communication with this person, it does inspire this person to keep going. I feel like at times you may read into it a little bit more and know that this person does want more from you, but it doesn't. And I do feel that doesn't mean they're ready. Right now, this person needs to focus on themselves and focus on their healing, focus on releasing what they need to release. I recommend the dark side meditation I have. You can send it to them if you want. We have dragons who are protecting the future. They also reach out to you periodically. They also kind of keep you on the hook because they don't want you to move on. So they're trying to get themselves ready. They're using you, your energy, and honestly communicating with you as a way to inspire them to push through what they're struggling to push through. But I think at times, if you're not careful, you may read into it like you're going to have a commitment from them, and it would be very disappointing to have that experience. So I would always, I guess I would trust your heart there. Your heart will know the truth, but I feel like sometimes when we know it's not going to work out, we may give less of ourselves. And I feel like that's sometimes where our heart may say yes. So I'll leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. We have the farther gate, we have the bolt step forward, and then we also have is the same thing, the possibility for union. I am getting every single time that you have this possibility for union with this person, you give a lot, right? They need that experience because it helps them move through it. But I feel like it's very disappointing as well. So I think you're stuck in a little bit of a cycle with them. I would contact your higher self and ask your higher self how to handle this one, because this is a tricky one. I can see that the idea that it's going to work out for you, it releases a lot of the energy that they need to push themselves through this. I feel like it's an addiction or a rehab. It does feel like it's rehab, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't know why this is coming through. It helps them move out of stagnation, and I think it helps move you as well out of stagnation. So I think there is a higher purpose here, but I can see that the assumption, right, that you're going to have a relationship with this person next week is what's breaking you down. So we'll leave it like that. What is this person's message right now? This is a clear one. I wonder if I'm strong enough. They're not yet. I do feel they're overcoming their vices. We have the 10th house, so it's all about discipline. They're trying to overcome that right now. They're trying to get themselves in working order. I'll leave it like that, right? You do make them happy. Yeah, but this is key. I can tell that you and this person's connection being an actual stable connection. No, right? Not now anyway. And this person won't let you go. I think there's a higher purpose here. I'm gonna leave it like that. I would use the higher self. It's the key one, or your guides, but your higher self seems to be the one that's reaching out to me. As I usually say, I am one with my higher self, and place my hands on my heart. That will help connect you right to your higher self, right? With the fear and the sword, their fears that they have about this connection is the success. They know that there will literally be success here. Are they ready for that success? Are they ready for that level of commitment? No, right? But I guess you never really know till you try, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I want to thank you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. I want to say I love you all, and you take care. Bye.